Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.
Hi, Francis.
Oh, Mike, how are you doing?
Not bad. It seems you are super yogurt lover. You have so many in your cart.
Well, I prefer yogurt to all the other drinks. Have you ever tried a kind of yogurt with old milk in it? It tastes great and very healthy too.
Oh, I haven't noticed that before. Maybe I will try next time.
Why don't you go ahead of me? I have more items than you.
Thank you. In fact, I am in a hurry. My wife is waiting for me at the parking lot.
You're welcome. It was good seeing you again.
Me too. Have a great day. We still have one more day to go before we return home. What will we see tomorrow?
No idea. We've enjoyed both the natural scenery and the city sights. What else is there to see?
What about a factory tour?
You mean visit a factory?
Yes. I heard there's a Lager Motor Company nearby which open to the public every weekend. We can go to see how a car is manufactured and learn more about the automobile industry.
Good idea. I've always been interested in that. How much is the entrance fee?
I'm not sure, but as far as I know, most factory tours are free. They are sponsored by the company providing the tour.
Really? What do the companies do that for?
I believe most of them think of it as good public relations. They can promote their product and make their company better known.
Oh, I see. So factory tours are good for companies as well as visitors.
Exactly.
Do we need an appointment beforehand?
I'll call the Tourist Information Center to check. Do you believe in horoscope fortune-telling?
I used to be an atheist. But in recent months, I couldn't but form a more favorable opinion of horoscope.
That sounds interesting. Have you been involved in any mystery?
Not exactly, except that I find horoscope predictions increasingly accurate. I came upon a website which sends me an updated message by email each day forecasting my experience in detail. It is amazing to find these forecasts largely in line with my daily life.
What did it say about you then?
For example, the message for the day before yesterday notified me that I, as a Leo guy, was to have some unusual experience in food and drink. And as it turned out, the reality matched this prediction well. Last night, I was treated to a dinner party by Mr. Lee.
But it must have been only a coincidence. That's the only way superstition wins over science.
Oh, no, you can never tell whether such and such is science or sheer fraud. If horoscope is really something deceptive, how come quite a size of proportion of young people think highly of it?
For fun. It serves as a shared topic to them. While they claim to consult the predictions constantly and marvel at their accuracy, they do not necessarily take them seriously. When it that these predictions are matched by their real-life experiences, they delight in spreading the thrill with friends. But if there isn't any correlation between reality and predictions, they just grin, forget about them, and go on living as usual. If you can choose, will you marry a foreigner or a Chinese?
Why? Did Tom pop the question?
Not yet, but I wonder if I can get my parents' consent.
Let me guess. Your parents want you to marry a Chinese man, right?
You are right. It is giving me a real headache. I feel like I'm between a rock and a hard place.
I used to have the same problem when I was with my ex.
Oh, how did you deal with it?
I just let it go and continued dating with my Korean boyfriend. But finally we broke up.
Oh, it's a pity. What was the matter?
Simple. We had personality clashes and there were too many cultural differences.
Like what?
He hoped to live in the Korean way and asked me to give up working and stay at home to take care of the family.
Oh, I see. In their culture, women should put family first.
Yes, he said it would be better for me and for the whole family. But I simply cannot quit working.
So that's why it's hard to have a happy marriage with a foreigner.
Not really. There are many successful mixed marriage around us.
Do you surf online regularly, Joe?
Of course. I stay online for 4 hours at least every day.
Are you crazy? What are you doing 4 hours online?
Millions of things. I surf the net, check my email, and most importantly, I chat with my friends.
Online chat? Aren't you afraid of meeting bad people who pretend to be what they are not?
No, I am not. And I love to meet new people in the chat rooms who share a lot in common with me.
It sounds interesting.
Your house is too small. Why not buy a big one?
I do wish I could afford one.
You can get a loan from the bank. You know, LPF program provides low-cost loans for participants' home purchases.
Of course I know that. But don't you notice that the house price is skyrocketing?
What happened? Why didn't he win?
Didn't you hear? He was disqualified.
How did that happen? He's so talented. I thought he had a great chance of winning a gold medal.
If he didn't have any drug problems, he would have won.
What? What kind of drugs was he using?
He was taking steroids to make him stronger and faster.
I thought that all athletes were supposed to be regularly tested for drugs.
They are. The reason why they didn't disqualify him until after the race is because the results from the test only came back afterwards.
That's so disappointing. I don't know why top athletes would feel the need to take drugs.
I don't think it's right, but I can understand why they might. Imagine how much pressure there would be to win for your country.
Regardless of how much pressure you're under, there's never a good reason to take drugs.
I agree. Hopefully with the new regulations, fewer athletes will try to cheat with drugs.
Let's hope so.
Give me scotch, please.
What brand?
Black Rose.
Soda or water?
Just plain water with plenty of ice rock.
All right, please wait for a minute.
Are you a wrestler or a boxer?
No. Why?
Your muscular shoulders and chest impress me so.
Oh, really? I go to the RAI every day.
A friend of mine is now in the big house. He was caught red-handed for selling cocaine.
That is a deadly risky business. He should have it coming on him.
He must be regretting about having done the business.
I bet he is. He domed his own life.
How many people are there in your family?
There are 15 people in my family.
What did you say? How many?
15 people.
Wow, that is a very big family. Do you all live together?
Of course we do. My father's parents, Mum, Dad, 3 unmarried aunts, 2 uncles, my 2 brothers, my 3 sisters and me.
But you don't live at home anymore.
Right, but that's where my heart is. But you're right. Now there are only 14 living at home.
My goodness. Your family must live in a huge house.
Yes, my family lives in rural Korea, near Busan. We have a huge house. The first floor of the house is a part-time private school. In the afternoon, students come for special tutoring in biology, English.
Wow, you grew up in a school. No wonder your English is excellent.
My aunts and uncles are all teachers.
You are so lucky.
I guess so. While growing up, I read hundreds of interesting English storybooks every year.
That's what I did in America. I was reading all the time. I was never a big TV watcher. TV wastes time.
I agree. Reading for fun is why all the English students at our family school have excellent English. All the students read 800 easy storybooks during their second year of studying English.
800 books? I'm impressed.
My aunts studied in the American universities. They say that extensive reading for fun is the most effective way to improve your English. That's what they learn here in America.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.